Hello, everybody. I'm Cherish.
And I'm Joy.
And we're Two Musicals. And I feel like it's been so long since we've...
very long.
Like, it was like Thanksgiving time, I think.
Yeah,
maybe slightly before.
It was for Spam-A-Lot.
Yeah. It was for Spam-A-Lot. But I really... well, our last review was kind of meh. Right?
Yes.
So, I will say this review is going to be more like...
Yeah.
yeah. Versus meh. And that's because we saw
Harmony. They sing in harmony.
we saw Harmony.
It's the Barry Manilow. He did the music for
It's not about Barry Manilow.
Yeah, he did the music. He did the music for the show. It's based off of this actual group called the Comedian Harmonists. And that
is hard to say when they were making fun of about like all the stuff you had to do with your mouth.
I was like, yeah. And so it was about this close harmony group called the Comedian Harmonists. They were from different parts of Europe, but they were based off in Germany. Some of them were German, some of them were from other places
like Bulgaria,
and Poland.
Mm-hmm.
But so they formed a group in the early 30s,
like 33,
33, yeah,
32,
33? Yeah, 33, I think. And they were, they got their fame.
They were a sensation.
Yeah, they were,
Yeah, which is kind of wild to think about because I had never heard anything about them. So I'm like, but they were really big.
There was a reason why, for that,
part if you do the math.
Part of the group was 3 of the 6 of them were Jewish.
Mm-hmm.
And if I told they got together in the early 30s, just think about what was happening from the 30s to the early 40s, and you're just like, yep, this is why no one has heard of them.
Yeah,
really.
That group was foiled by World War II.
Yes.
Or Hitler, rather.
Yeah. World War II, and just the Third Reich completely just
did a number
on like the group, and so this story follows them, and it follows a rabbi who was the last remaining member of the group, living member, I should say.
Currently he's still living.
Yeah, played by Chip Zien, and I forgot who played the guy's name who played the young
Sean Bell.
No,
that's Bobby.
Danny Kornfeld.
Yeah,
Danny Kornfeld played young rabbi, and Chip Zien played older rabbi, and it's narrated by him and what they were going through and how they got together and things like that. Oh man, it was such a good show.
Yeah, it was really good. I don't know. I really wanted to love it because I was like, come on, we've been kind of mad, not not loving shows, and I was honestly a little worried. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. I really hope I like the music.
We are fan of lows.
Yeah, fan of lows. Yeah. I was just like, I really need a win right now. And I would say this is a win. And I'm really glad we caught it because it's closing on February 4th.
Mm-hmm.
And and I'm just even despite the subject matter, I was like, all right, this is still something I'm following and interested in. And it wasn't too, it does get very sad. Though obviously
it has a moment that has to get sad,
right?
It's heavy at some point.
Yeah, but mostly I just enjoyed hearing them singing harmony. There also some little subplots 2 of the members get married, and their wives are played by Sierra Boggess, who we absolutely adore, and then the other wife is played by Julie Benko, who was Fanny Brice recently. And Funny Girl and Sierra Boggess, and probably Christine Dyer is probably what she's most right? Not that I saw her outside of the movie in that. I think we've only seen Sierra Boggess once
before
live. Yeah, and that was in School of Rock. And she's a principal, so we don't see her that often. She has that one song, which I like.
She has the solo song, and she has a couple songs with.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true. Mm-hmm. But we didn't really see her in the, in the show. She's not it's not about her, it's about the kids.
Yeah.
And then when we were like, literally, we were like 14 years old, I think. 15? 14. 14 years old. She was, I guess that was her Broadway debut. Yeah. The Little Mermaid. She was like Ariel, and we were like, that was a movie we watched. I mean, we watched that a lot when we were like younger. So we were ready to see the show. And, you know, Disney was like showing stuff about it. And they were talking to her on like Disney Channel. We were just like, oh my God, like this Ariel. And then we go see the show and she wasn't in. So we were kind of like chasing her until we saw School of Rock, and then we've been chasing her since School of Rock to catch, like, I mean, we missed It Should Have Been You. We missed a few other things, like Engagement, like when she came back to Phantom. Yeah. Look, Norm, we missed that. It was like, what were we doing? I don't know. School. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that was it. But yeah, that was a big, and I've heard of Julie Binkle because of the Funny Girl stuff that was happening, but I never like seen her in action. I think she's pretty good too. Her character is very she's like a Angela. Yeah. She is Angela, the story. She's Jewish, and she married, and one of the members that she marries in the group, she marries Chopin. He's a Gentile. Yeah. And she's very I'm trying to think of the word. She's like not a freedom fighter. Activist. Yeah, she's an activist. Thank you. I was like, what a freedom fighter. Yeah, I guess so. She turned into one for sure. But she was already one. Was she a Bolshevik? Yeah. Yeah, she was. And so she really was not here for any of it. The events that was happening. And her character arc is very sad. We don't know. I mean, we can infer what happens to her, but literally nobody like knows for sure like what happened to her. In my mind, I like to think she's still alive and she's living somewhere. I just would like to show this is Julie Binkle's character. Her hand is raised in the air. So that is very Andra. That is very Andra. Okay. I don't know. In my mind, she's like an old lady living in like New York or something like that. Maybe London. Maybe. I don't know. And she just didn't have the resources to look for them anymore. Like she changed. I don't know. In my mind, that's what I would like to think. The reality is she probably died. Oh, sorry, not died. Was killed in a camp. So maybe I think that's what the show wants us to infer to. Honestly, by that letter that she gets out, like she was on her way to death. Yeah, which was really too bad. But let's do this. Okay. So tell them where we sat, Church, because we sat in. Oh, so did I mention we won the lottery? No. Oh, I didn't mention. So we won the lottery for Harmony, and we saw a matinee. We sat in orchestra right, row D, and we sat at the last. Yeah, it was 15, 16 on the right. Yeah. So there's a wall on the side. If you're familiar with the Barrymore, the sides have walls, the orchestras, and there are exits, but we happen to be on the wall that between the. Yeah, we don't. It's not a 2 entryway row, So we sat on the one that's cut off. It was roomy. It was slightly my seat because I was the furthest right. Was slightly obscure. Nothing crazy. I don't think I missed anything that much. I think sometimes I was not able to see like the full dates of things, or like the full words of what was projected, but you were able to see and tell most of them. Yeah, most of it. Yeah. So, I was like telling Teresa that she would know. What year? I really did like the set. I think Beowulf did the set, and it's basically like mirrors. Like the mirrors have different effects. Like they can be mirrors a minute, or they're projecting videos and stuff on it the next, and then around is like lights that come on at some like little little like show lights, because like that was popular at the time. Those type of like bulb lights around the stage. Like the vaudeville. Yeah, it's like a box. There's kind of like a box inside the stage a little bit, like it's like black and shiny. Yeah, like. Because it mirrored sometimes. Yeah, it's very interesting set. It's hard to describe for me. Yeah, to describe it, but I liked it. It was I liked that it told you
what year they were in, where they were at, where they were playing, you know, like Tivoli, Italy, and like a train station, a abandoned train station in Germany, and Carnegie Hall in New York. I like that. So, yeah. So standout moments of the show for you, Chaya?
I was putting like the ending when Rabbi, the older Rabbi, so Trip Zian's character was explaining like what happened to like the group, and like they're like,
I said the way they parted.
Oh,
that's how I wrote it. The way they parted,
and you know, it gave off. If you saw Ain't Too Proud when Otis was like talking about like how he ended up the last temptation, basically. Literally, he was like, I didn't want to be the last
and
one.
that was basically Rabbi. He didn't want to be the last one.
It kind of like reflected that a bit. Like, and I remember like I was like, like during both shows at those parts. So that was one of those for me.
Can I go next? I said the train scene.
I'll put that too.
There's a train scene in the second act that really kind of like could have changed what happened. It was completely
like history. He could have changed history.
It was completely absurd, but you know, if he had did it, it could have changed history. I won't say too much on it, but I did like that scene.
I put that too, but I also put in addition to it, like when Bobby starts crying.
Yeah. It's the part when they realized that they made a mistake because
they were in New York.
They were in New York, and Albert Einstein was there, and he was all like, you know, y'all should stay here. You know, it's not great at home. I'm becoming American, and they, you know, were interested in just being like this German like side act for like America. They wanted to go home where you know they're more beloved. You know, they're so famous around Europe and home and stuff like that. And they were just like, let's go home. And it was kind of like a fight within the group because they were all like, but we have a good thing going here, but wanted to go home. And like they tried to make it a vote, but then they all just ended up going home. And so when they were on a train, the guy was like, who was really pushing for them to go home, Bobby, he felt really bad because they should have stayed in New York. Yeah. So that was very sad. It was him coming to terms with that.
Yeah. That's all I had.
I said the wedding scene.
Oh, that was
I don't know what it is about shows with Jewish weddings, but it's always so like beautiful. Is it I don't know if it's the music, maybe.
Is it the customs?
Like, it's like that, and combined with like the music, like
the Pomp and Circumstance.
It's just so nice.
Like that particular brand of Pomp and Circumstance.
Yeah, like it's very nice. Like they actually like show like their weddings is because it's so like the custom. It just makes it looks. The visuals of their weddings look so nice.
Yeah,
like, and it was a double wedding, and it was just so nice. And the music, it was like the cantor singing, and like. Everyone was like harmonizing. It was just so nice. Like, I don't know. I just like the wedding scene.
That was nice.
Yeah. And I just like how they showed how they got together as a group too.
Yeah, that was nice.
I'm a sucker for that.
Yeah. I was telling Joy, I hate to say it, but usually I can always tell if I'm gonna like a show by how it starts. Sometimes, very rarely, do I like the beginning and then the rest of the show like falls apart for me? But usually if I like the beginning, I like the rest of the show. Even rarer, I don't like the beginning and the show grows on me. I don't remember that happening. But usually if I like the beginning, I like the show.
Yeah.
If I don't like the beginning, I usually don't end up liking the show. But I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I can always tell if I'm like, not always, but I'm like 90% like able to be like, yep, this is gonna be something I'm gonna enjoy. Yeah, the opening.
So, who are your stand-up performances of the show?
I put Trip Zian. He's not Spring Chicken, and he's
doing a lot. He has like character changes, not even outfit changes. I know. He has character changes.
Yeah, and he's the narrator, so like we're hearing from him a lot.
He's so good at narrating shows. I don't understand.
He is, and he's funny.
Yeah, he's funny. And he's good. I think he might possibly be up for a Tony Award.
Oh, yeah.
Him and the guy who plays Bobby, Sean Bell. I think they could possibly be up for Tony Award.
Interesting.
They gave very good performances, I thought.
Yeah.
So, And I put Julie Benko.
Oh, she's good too.
Yeah,
she's always ready to fight.
Yeah. And then the guy who plays Bobby Shonville.
Mm. And there were a lot of Broadway debuts in this show.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, oh no, this show's closing. Like, oh no.
Yeah, I feel like it just came to Broadway.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy because it was doing
in the fall, right?
Yeah, it was doing so well off Broadway. I wonder if they'll put it back off Broadway, maybe. Yeah. Like, put it at New World Stages, maybe.
Maybe.
It's, right? Mm-hmm. Like, it's a nice show. Like, if Jersey Boys could do it, I think Harmony could do it.
You're right. Bring back Jersey Boys. Why did Jersey Boys close?
I know. Clown Behavior. We never saw it.
I know.
We had so many opportunities. We never saw it.
This is me regret. Why did I have to close? Like, why didn't you go see it?
Yeah. Like, oh man. Special memories?
The curtain call.
Curtain call.
They have a very nice curtain call. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I mean, I wasn't expecting the song. I guess I should have expected the song, mm-hmm. but I don't know. It was like the whole cast, and I don't know. It was just very nice. And then Chip closes it out, mm-hmm. and then it's like them on the back, and
they have a picture of the real guys, the real group on the back.
Yeah, very nice. Mm-hmm. I liked it. I uploaded a short of a part of it, the song part of the curtain call. I got like the whole thing. It was so crazy because I we're sitting pretty close. Granted, I think I'm pretty kind of in the shadows where
mm-hmm.
I was, because I'm so far right, yeah. And like I was like taking the video, and the usher comes and she like opens the screen and to the aisle in front of me, mm-hmm. and I was like, still filming. I was like, she gonna tell me to put away my phone, but she didn't tell me to put away my phone. Read it, yeah.
Okay. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars.
I sure did too.
Yeah. Would you repeat it, Tim?
I would go see it again. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to see it again before it closes, but I would go see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Right.
I like Close Harmony though.
Yeah, so. You do. You do.
They're all such good singers. I love a good singer.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got
merch.
We decided we weren't going to do t-shirts so much anymore because we have so many already and we need to stop.
Like, what is closet space?
Yeah, so we decided to just get a magnet.
Our refrigerator still has room.
Yes, as long as our refrigerator has room, we'll be okay. If not, we'll put it on the back thing. We have a magnet, which looks like the playbill. And so does the window card.
Nah, they have a great hoodie.
Yeah, they have a nice hoodie and shirt. It's this color. It's like kind of the burgundy color, and the hoodie's a zip-up hoodie. I so wanted one. Am I gonna regret not getting one? Probably. But yeah, they have nice merch.
Yeah.
I hope they get a vinyl of this because I feel like their songs would sound great.
Yeah, and it's like heavily. Like, that's the era. Right?
Yeah.
You should get a vinyl.
And Sierra's like, you're going to get my soprano. And yeah. So we had a 2-show day, actually.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to even say.
We will be getting back to you on the other show we saw. I bet you can't guess what it is.
Oh, I already posted what it was.
Oh.
Sorry.
That's okay. Thank you all for watching.
Bye.
Go see Harmony before it closes.
Go see Harmony before it closes.
Bye. No.